December 27th, 2024. Historically, alt season begins in January. Alt season 2025 starts this week. Alt season starts today. Alt season confirmed. What else do we got here? Okay, at the very top. I will tell you something interesting about why I think alt season will enter a super cycle starting today. Let's check out the crypto bubbles. Doesn't look like alt season is beginning anytime soon. And then we come over here to X again. This is the reason why we didn't see alt season yet. Man, I am telling you guys, you cannot make this stuff up. This is a video you do not want to miss, that is for sure. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I could always be wrong, just like everybody else. So make sure you guys do your own research. Now, real quick before I continue, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. No VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that still plays around with leverage, because you know what you're doing, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link would be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. Okay, so if you guys watched my video from yesterday, I did highlight the fact that I felt like there was some concerns with the current Bitcoin pump. As Bitcoin was sitting over $90,000, I said, I don't know, something's a little bit off. And what I mentioned was the fact that the stochastic on the daily was clearly showing that we were in overbought territory, but the price action on Bitcoin, the pump wasn't that significant. Yes, we pumped from like 81,000 to like 92 or 93,000. And initially I did expect us to reach 98,000 before retracing back down towards 81,000, but we didn't even reach all the way up there. We retraced at 93,000. So there's significant weakness here in the chart. It's not looking good whatsoever. As you can see here down at the bottom of the screen, we are clearly in overbought territory. Over these dotted lines means overbought. Below these dotted lines mean oversold. And this is the area where you want to be buying Bitcoin and crypto. And we're overbought with not that much of a bounce. So I did highlight in my video yesterday that that was a bit concerning. Right? And because of this, what we're seeing right now, there is a chance where Bitcoin, if it doesn't hold above $81,000, we could come down to about $74,000 and it could get quite nasty, maybe even down to around $69,000. Now, I hope that does not happen, obviously, but I want you guys to be aware of the possibilities. Okay. For the longest time, I had been telling you guys about this rising wedge pattern, right? And it played out fully. And yeah, we saw Bitcoin. It's just, we're not getting that big of a bounce. It is not looking strong at all. There's a lot of weakness in the market, and any little bit of bad news is going to bring the markets down. Yesterday, I was sitting on my couch. I was watching some TV. Enjoy myself. I don't get a lot of free time nowadays. I am quite busy actually, but I was sitting on my couch watching some TV. I was like, this feels good. But of course I couldn't just watch the TV. I had to pick up my phone, look at the price action of Bitcoin, saw it sitting at $87,000. And I'm just like, this is normal. This is normal, unfortunately, because it's 2025. And I have been telling you guys over like the last couple of weeks or so that I feel like the remainder of 2025, it's pretty much a wrap. We might get a bit of a dead cat bounce, but I believe that 2026 is the year that we need to start preparing for, because 2025, it's basically it's basically over, right? Investors are panicking. Nobody wants to deal with all the manipulation that's happening in the markets right now. Another red day in the markets. Again, it's just completely normal for 2025. But one of the reasons why we're experiencing this right here is because of this. This is what a lot of people's talking about. Some of you probably are aware of this by now. So Japan's bond shock is a global red flag. Crypto could suffer. A once stable pillar of global liquidity is wobbling, and risk assets could be the first to feel the tremor. Japan's 10-year government bond yield just surged to 1.84%, its highest level since April 2008. On the surface, it's just a number, but for anyone watching global markets, it's a flashing warning sign. Japan has spent decades keeping its interest rates near zero, which made it one of the world's main source of cheap money, the anchor of global liquidity. Man, that's not good. That's not good at all. And to make things worse, check this out. Just in, China's central bank reaffirmed its crypto ban and warned it will intensify its crackdown on stablecoins. It's almost as if crypto investors was not meant to make money at all for 2025. And this is why we're just, unfortunately, even though it's not that far, but some investors feel like it's far, especially if your portfolio is down, we have to wait to see what ends up happening for mid 2026. I've made multiple videos on why I am bullish for mid 2026 and why I was not feeling the remainder of 2025. But even though I just showed you those two bearish scenarios or those two bearish news that came out within the last 24 hours, it gets even worse. Take a look at this. Just in, $800 million worth of crypto longs liquidated in the past 24 hours. So people are still opening up long positions and they are getting liquidated all the time. It's like we just need a break. But with everything that continues to happening in this crypto space over the last couple of years, while everyone kept screaming alt season is coming, alt season, people are still trying to figure out why alt season is not here yet, which brings me back to this post right here. So again, this post says, this is the reason why we didn't see alt season yet. The most reliable alt season indicator just came in and the number isn't great for now. The most reliable alt season indicator. I've been telling you guys for I don't even know how long, at least maybe the last couple of years, that all the information that everyone keeps showing us is dated information. Everyone's talking about, well, past cycle this, past cycle that. And I said, guys, I don't believe that any of that information applies today. We are in completely different times. The amount of coins being created is on another level. On top of that, we got big institutions, big money trying to manipulate this space just like they did with the stock market. And crypto is still young. So once they get their claws in on such a young industry, my gosh, the things that they could do with this space is unbelievable, right? But if we come back over here to this post, so let's go through a couple of other reasons, right? So the US ISM manufacturing PMI for November came in at 48.2, below expectations at 49. Okay, that means manufacturing activity is still contracting. Quick reminder of what ISM PMI actually measures. It's a monthly survey of 400 plus manufacturing companies where they answer basic questions like, did new orders increase or fall this month? Is production rising or slowing down? Are you hiring or cutting staff? Are supplier deliveries faster or slower? Are inventories building up or running low? All of these responses form a single number. 50 plus equals expansion, below 50 equals slowdown. Today's 48.2 reading clearly shows the economy hasn't turned upwards yet. And then start talking about altcoin season in 2017, ISM above 55, 2021, ISM above 55 again, right? And then there's this chart right here, 2017 alt season. You can take a look here at this chart. 2021 alt season, 2026 possible alt season, not yet, but it's apparently supposed to come, right? And honestly, all these indicators, all these charts, I don't look at them that much anymore because at the end of the day, I'm just going based off of what I see happening in the overall world and realizing that we just simply are in a completely different cycle. So these sorts of charts, not that beneficial in my personal opinion. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links down below. And until next time, take care.